Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Crimson Diamond. Okay, so last time I got a little bit upset, or not exactly upset, but I was a little bit surprised, perhaps, let's say, by Nancy's willingness to tell Nessa everything that she had just found out. Seemed like it was not a smart move. But anyway, I think we're done here. So we're at a point in the game where I guess we are just gonna do some investigating and talking to some people because it seems like a lot has happened. Like really, a lot of stuff happened in the last little while. Like several sort of plot twists happened. The biggest one, of course, being Margot's death, but other suspicious things have been happening, and so we're going to investigate and talk to people. So let's see. I think we're supposed to talk to Corvus. So what is Corvus doing? He's sitting at his desk working diligently on a document. Let's talk to him. Hello, Corvus. Ah, Miss Maple, please. Isn't it past your bedtime? I have a lot of work still to do tonight. Please go away. I think we're supposed to ask him about. Hold on, let me see. I know I'm just playing off the walkthrough at this point, but I'm sorry. I don't really know what to do, and I don't want to miss anything. So, supposed to ask him about poison, huh? Okay. This also seems. Is Nancy going to tell him, "Hey, Corvus, I found some poison, and I think that Nessa killed." Okay, let's ask Corvus about poison. Arsenic is the mainstay of poisoners. There are plenty of criminal cases involving women doing away with their husbands for money. I'm not a criminal lawyer, so I don't have any direct experience with that. Okay. Is that all? Okay. I guess that's it. All right. I don't know if that was important. I didn't get a well done, which is usually what the game shows us when we've asked about something significant that will have some bearing on the game. By the way, before I forget, somebody did mention, wasn't there supposed to be a meeting at the boathouse? Weren't two people saying they're going to see each other at the boathouse later? I couldn't find a point at the game where something happens in the boathouse at this stage of the game. So I went to the boathouse and there was no one there. I don't know if there's supposed to be a scene at the boathouse or whatever. I don't know. I do not know, sorry. So the other thing that I guess we're supposed to do is, since Margot is now no longer with us, and since we got that key, by the way, I asked where did we get the key from. It was in Margot's robe. Margot died wearing a bathrobe, and we got this key out of the pocket, or out of a pocket, one of the pockets of it. So now I guess we can use that key to go through her stuff. Let's see, can we open the drawers here? The vendors are locked. Can we unlock them? I mean, that key must unlock something here. You slide the small key into the vanity's lock. It fits perfectly. A note just added to your notebook. What does the notebook say? Let's see. If I just say N, yeah, N just brings the notebook. Okay. Use silver key to unlock. Okay, it's just telling us that we used the key. All right. Can we open the drawer now? Nancy opens all the drawers. All right, examine drawers. Drawers. Come on, look in drawers. Those drawers are full of various cosmetics meant for various parts of the face and don't interest you. But one drawer holds something worthy of closer inspection. You see a slim wooden box with a hinged lid and a smooth leather handle. All right. Let's see, do I just click on it or... You see a slim wooden kit. All right, let's open the kit. Bursting with curiosity, you open the slim wooden kit. Note is added to your notebook. What is the note? Search vanity drawer. Okay. Open Margot's kit. Yeah, these notes aren't very... Okay. All right. What is this? I guess, is this a... I can't even tell what type of kit this is. I assume it's a beauty kit, but... Actually, it doesn't, hold on. It doesn't really look like a beauty kit, does it? There are a number of interesting items in this strange kit. There's a glass bottle with rubber tubing attached to its top. A small glass ampoule with a blue label catches your eye. And the box around edges is polished to a mirror shine. And above all, a pamphlet printed with tiny type on smooth onion skin paper set into a little niche in the inside of the lid. What is going on here? What is this? Can I get the bottle? Where to take Margot's belongings? Examine the bottle. Some oily marks on the a note has been added to your notebook. Dust kit bottle. Okay. I was just going to say, are those fingerprints? Okay, good. So yeah, dust bottle. You put some powder to the glass bottle. Ah, you wrote 2 fingerprints on the glass bottle. Aha! I wonder if they have more fingerprints to be found. Alright, get fingerprints. Please be more specific. Get fingerprints from bottle. Tear off 2 pieces of tape. Okay, well done. Now compare fingerprints. You're able to conclude the following. I discovered 2 fingerprints on the glass bottle in the kit. One is Margot's, the other belongs to Jack. Aha! The fingerprint on the glass jar belongs to Nessa. Wait, what glass jar? Oh, the jar that we already had, of course, the jar from the previous video. Why are Jack's fingerprints here? I should ask him about this. I don't know that it's a good idea to ask Jack about this, because Jack is obviously involved in something shady as well, with his conversation with Nathan that we heard in the car house, or carriage house, or whatever. I don't think we can trust Jack either. He seemed like such a nice guy, but I think he's, I mean, he's obviously hiding something as well. All right, so that's the bottle. What else do we have in the kit? So, yeah, did the bottle. Next thing is the glass ampoule. Okay. Examine ampoule. It's a single-use glass vessel that prevents air from spoiling its contents. It was a paper label pasted to it. Read the label. It says Salvarsan 6. I think that's 6 grams. Single-use, manufactured by W. Martindale. There's even smaller print near the bottom of the label that you can't quite make out. Read small print with loop. Use loop. Read label with loop. Can I get the ampoule? If you have some, like if you take something so that it's in your inventory, you can use the loop cursor on it, but it's not letting me take it, and I don't know how I can. Do I have a way to? I don't actually have a way to use the loop on something because it's yeah, it doesn't actually. That's interesting. If I click the right mouse button. Doesn't do with the left mouse button. If I click the right mouse button, it seems to change the cursor for like a split second. I can't tell. Oh, it changes it to the walk icon. It's this mouse arrow, but if I click the right mouse button, it changes very briefly to that 2 footprints that are the game's walk cursor. Okay, are we supposed to do anything with the ampoule? I assume that we are. Can we dust the ampoule? But it slips off the smooth glass surface. These ampoules are single-use, so it makes sense it hasn't been touched yet. Okay, so the ampoule hasn't been used. Yeah, an ampoule is... I mean, it's a sealed glass tube, and it's designed to be broken open once, and only used once, and then thrown away. So yeah, they're sealed glass because they're, again, as the game said, they're protected against air. They're sealed to protect against air getting in, so they're airtight. All right, what about that metal box? Did I say tin or what did the game call it? Okay, just a box. All right, examine the box. It may have some oily smudges on it. Okay, dust the box. Aha, 2 fingerprints in the metal box. Get fingerprints from box. All right, we've got 2 fingerprints from the box. All right, now let's compare the fingerprints again. So, right, so the glass bottle had 2 fingerprints. One is Margot's, the other is Jack's. Okay, fine. The lid of the metal box Margot's kit had 2 fingerprints on. One is Jack's, the other is Margot's. Okay, same story again. Okay, nothing really new there. Okay, so Jack and Margot had their fingers in this kit and touched a bunch of the stuff at some point. I still don't know what this kit is. I still don't know what it's supposed to do. Like, it doesn't really seem to... I don't know. Oh, wait. Can we open the box? You've never been good at opening these types of little metal boxes. After chipping a nail, you decide to leave it alone. Is that the game's way of telling us that we don't need to open it, or is that a puzzle? All right, and obviously most important of all is that paper. Read the paper. Not the newspaper. Okay, the game called it a pamphlet, didn't it? The cover pamphlet reads, Ehrlich's Magic Bullet. Kit prepared by W. Martindale, chemist. Magic Bullet. Is that all? Like, is it not going to give me more information about read pamphlet with loop? I have a feeling there's more that I should be doing. So we've examined 4 things. I'm assuming this here is probably the ampule. This is obviously the box, that's the bottle, and that's the pamphlet. But what are these things? They look like... Are they like forceps or tweezers or something like that? Or are they needles or some... I can't tell what these things are. Gosh. All right, let's see. What are we into here? So, oh, apparently we are meant to dust other stuff as well. Okay. I guess that's... Okay, that's interesting. So, I guess, first of all, we should dust the handle. Doesn't powder the handle. Aha, if you do a finger... Okay. I don't think it works that way. Does leather develop fingerprints on it? I don't think that it does, honestly. Fingerprints from handle. Alright, now we can compare fingerprints. I mean, if it was like a metal handle or something, that would make sense, obviously. Or, you know, some kind of hard, smooth surface like that. But I don't... Can you actually get fingerprints from leather? You know what? I'm curious now. Let me ask Dr. Google. I use the Google. I'll just search fingerprints from leather. Can you get fingerprints from leather? Yes, fingerprints can be developed on leather goods using forensic powder and chemical methods. Okay. All right. Apparently... Apparently it is theoretically possible to, I mean, I guess it depends on the leather as well, because there are different ways of preparing leather. Some leathers are softer and some are more, harder, and some leathers are more porous and some are smoother. I don't know. I guess it depends on the type of leather, but okay. At least for the purposes of this game, we can get fingerprints from the leather. So let's see. So glass bottle we've done, metal box we've done. Okay, and again, on the handle, Margot has touched it, and so has Jack. So, all right, so Margot's and Jack's fingerprints are all over all the stuff in here. That's great. I still don't know what this is. Can we dust that pamphlet? Yeah, we can even do that. We can apply some powder to the cover of the pamphlet. Oh, you can even get a fingerprint from that. All right. Fine. Get fingerprint from pamphlet. Alright. Somehow I don't think you can get fingerprints from paper. At least not like this. Not in the sense of like using... Because the oil soaks into the paper. Like paper is fibrous. It will mostly absorb the oil. It doesn't... It's not like a... Again, you usually get fingerprints from a hard surface. You can't really get fingerprints from a porous surface that will absorb the oils from the fingertips. But okay, whatever. Compare fingerprints. Okay. Okay, the fingerprint from the cover of the pamphlet belongs to Margot. Okay. So what does the notebook say? Right, so we did all this. Okay, I think we did all this already. This notebook is really verbose. It's actually annoyingly verbose because it's hard to keep track of all the stuff that we need to do. Like, it's kind of... I appreciate, again, I think I mentioned before, I appreciate that it is a paper notebook, and so you can't just, like, You can't just delete stuff from it like a word processor, but it would be useful to have some kind of organization and to like maybe make a to-do list and check off things instead of having a separate entry for everything that you need to do and did, because the superfluous entries kind of pile up after a while. Okay, so we've gotten a bunch of fingerprints, but all we really know is that Margot and Jack had their hands all over all this stuff. That's great. I still don't even know what this is. I don't really know what this kit is, and I don't really understand what we're supposed to do with it. I'm assuming it's some kind of... I have no idea. Wait, can I open the pamphlet? You open the pamphlet, revealing the many closely printed instructions inside. Oh, that's great. Cool. The interior of the pamphlet has detailed instructions on how to administer the mysterious contents of the kit. The instructions are complicated, involving sterilizing water, dissolving the yellow crystals in caustic soda, well, what yellow crystals? Dissolving the yellow crystals in caustic soda, methyl alcohol. The instructions go on to say an assistant is required to help administer the injection correctly. This acidic solution ought to be injected deeply and slowly into each buttock. Ouch! I don't think I want to read anymore. There is an extremely small paragraph at the bottom that you can't quite make out. Read paragraph. How do you read when you can't read the minute letters in the small paragraph? Read paragraph with loop. Really? Get pamphlet. While you don't intend to take more, you can take a look inside the pamphlet. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it. I want to use the loop on it to read that paragraph. Examine paragraph. Oh, examine. Okay, I need to remember that examine makes her use the loop. So look basically, or even read, just makes her use her naked eyes, I guess. But apparently examine that's her cue to use the loop. Okay, I need to remember that. I keep forgetting to use the word examine to imply more. Okay, fine. Warning, Ehrlich's magic bullet contains arsenic. Administration in excess may lead to nausea, seizures, and death. Do not exceed appropriate dosage. Okay. Arsenic. Oh dear. Somebody, I think it was Ludicer again. Ludicer is really figuring out this game just by intuition, apparently. It's not much of a spoiler at this point, so I'll go ahead and mention Ludicer's. I don't think it's much of a spoiler. It is a little bit of a spoiler, but I'll go ahead and mention his idea because I think it's not that. It doesn't give that much away at this point. I mean, Margot's already dead. Ludicer has a theory that somebody had already been poisoning Margot with arsenic for a while. And a second person, unknowingly, not knowing that Margot was already being poisoned, a second person started doing the same. And it was the combination of the two poisonings that did Margot in so quickly. Because the idea was to kind of have it going on for a longer period of time to kind of slowly, have some effect. But when a second person started poisoning Margot as well, that's what led her to die. So it looks like somebody was using this kit to administer injections of some kind, which were medically... I'm assuming, I don't even know what this kit is supposed to do, but it's some kind of kit for administering medical injections of some kind. So I'm assuming that the injections were somehow medically legitimate, and Nessa started poisoning Margot with, small amounts of arsenic, and not knowing that Margot was already being injected with something that contained arsenic, and so that's why Nessa was surprised. I mean, Nessa did say, "I'm surprised she went so quickly." Nessa said, "I didn't expect her to go that quickly." So I think what probably happened is Nessa administered a dosage of arsenic which wouldn't have been fatal if Margot hadn't already been receiving a source of arsenic. I'm assuming that's what's happening here. I think Ludicer is right. Again, I'm assuming that. He's just figuring this out by himself, and not that he's actually played the game and revealing spoilers. But anyhow. Alright, so... I'm gonna assume that Jack may have been injecting Margot, because if you really need to inject yourself, you can, but if you need to get regular injections at home for some medical condition, it's usually better to have someone else do it. So I'm going to guess that Jack was probably... remember when we eavesdropped on them? Remember when we eavesdropped on Jack and Margot here? He was probably giving her an injection of something, and it was probably all legitimate. Like I don't know what this kit, I don't know what this medication is supposed to do, but I'm going to guess that that it was something that was supposed to help Margot, but it did contain arsenic, and I mean, I guess they knew about it, and they thought, okay, it's not a big deal if you know if it's within reasonable limits, because there is some safe, like there is some survivable level of arsenic that the human body can tolerate, and so they probably assumed. Now, before I leave, didn't necessarily, I forget the details. Didn't necessarily say that her brooch, or no, Margot said that the brooch was in here somewhere. Open cupboard. Look in cupboard. Search cupboard. Oh, I forget what she said now. She said that her brooch, or not her brooch, but Nessa's brooch, which Margot had stolen, was somewhere in this. Did you say it was in this room? I don't remember. Gosh, I'm so bad at details like that. I should hold on. Does the notebook say? It's interesting that there are no notes here on what Margot said just before she died. Like we're at the point here where we were examining the fingerprints to draw some conclusions, and then just all of a sudden Margot died, and the game made no notes of what she said before she died. It would have been nice to note down what Margot said, because she said something about the silver steins. She said they're in a place where we probably won't be able to get at them. But she also said how we can get that brooch, the brooch that she stole from Nessa, and now I don't remember exactly where it was. I thought it was somewhere in here. I thought it was in here, like I thought it was in this big closet, but is it? I'll have to find out, because I don't remember exactly what she said, and I don't want to spend a bunch of time searching all this stuff again. Okay, so what have we here? You haven't fooled me with your timid act. I'm on to you. If you dare follow me once I'm done here, you won't make it to your next destination. Consider yourself warned. Was he talking to us? Oh, no, he's talking to Kimi. Okay. Okay. Hold on. What just happened? And why? What is going on around here? Albert just yelled at me. Kimi is holding a large map. She looks a bit flustered. He seemed very upset about my map. I was just planning my next birding trip. Well, if this map upsets him so much, I'll just get rid of it. Kimi tosses the map into the fireplace and sets it alight. Excuse me, Nancy. I'm going to the bathroom to calm down a bit. I just want to be alone, okay? The fields of fireplace looks like it would contain each other. There's a fireplace tool stand next to it. There's some powdery soot accumulating in the fireplace. There's a map in the fireplace. The map is on fire. I'm assuming it's a little too hot to handle right now. Do we have something that can, hold on, put out fire? You're couldn't carry any water. Gosh, do I need to go to the bathroom quickly and get some water for? Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't really have anything that could. I mean, you could just like smother it. You'd probably just like put some. All right, fine. Let's go to. There's a bathroom here. Let's get some. Turn on water. Fill glass. There we go. You fill the drink glass with water from the tap. Good. Turn off water. I mean, we don't really need to turn off the water, but what? Oh, that was interesting. I think there was a graphical glitch that just happened there. Pour water on fire. Water to the burning map. Well done. All right. Albert confronted Kimi about something. I'm gonna guess that whatever happened here was important. Take the map of the fireplace. Look at the map. The lodge map or Kimi's map? Okay, look at Kimi's map. The map is slightly charred and damp, but is still mostly intact. Okay, good. Examine Kimi's map. There is a certain location on the map. It's the Sulaks. I think someone mentioned... Hold on. What are the Sulaks? Somebody mentioned this in a previous video, didn't they? I don't know what the Sulaks exactly are, but... let's see. Let me just... Yeah, so they're actual ship locks. They're locks in the sense of the big things that ships use to, you know, to let ships... I don't know how to describe it. I don't know exactly how to describe it. But, you know, there are locks on like rivers that are used to raise and lower ships and things like that. And they're called the Sulaks as an anglicization of a city called Sault Ste. Marie. It's spelled Sault in French, but it's pronounced like Sault, something like that, and so it's been anglicized to Sioux, S-O-O. So, okay, so it's the Sulaks, which are in southern Ontario. They're pretty far away. I mean, we're in northern Ontario here, so they're pretty far away from where we are. So we can't just go there. We can't just go there now. But why would Albert be upset by a map with the Sulaks circled? A note has been added to your notebook. Albert was upset about Kimi's map with the Sulaks circled. All right. Okay. Intrigues upon intrigues. That is well and good, but I guess that's it. Just checking the walkthrough to see if I missed anything, but I guess I didn't. I hope I didn't. So obviously I don't like missing things. And I don't want to miss a thing. All right, I guess we're done here. So I guess now we can finally go downstairs and go to the dining room and check out that big meeting that was going on there. I think we've checked everything else up here. Is Albert back in his room now? Door's locked. All right, Albert's locked himself in his room again. Albert is a very fussy fellow. He's a very touchy kind of guy. So it's time to go into the dining room and have that cutscene there. Do I want to... I'm wondering how long that cutscene is going to be. Because if it goes on for a long time... I want to know what happens. I don't want to wait... Before dining room cutscene. Let's just save here, and if it goes over long, I'll do... Oh, okay. Let's just see. I don't want to leave you folks in suspense, because I'm as curious as you are. Ah, Nancy, there you are. We're about to get started. Where's Mr. Richards? Don't you worry, miss. Mr. Richards needs time to get alone with his thoughts. He'll probably be here in a bit. And where's Nate? Never you mind, Nancy. This here's Ranger Murdoch. He was out on patrol by the train station, lucky for us. I told him about poor Margot. He said he wouldn't mind stopping by and filing a report. A report? Whatever for? She had a fit and died. Bury her and be done with her. It gives me the creeps having a dead body around. I'm sure nothing... What voice am I want to do like a Kagiyaka voice for this guy, but I don't know if I can do a good... Somehow I can't do a German accent. Like, I can't do a proper German accent of a German-speaking English. I'm sure nothing's amiss, but how could I turn down Jack's hospitality? I'll take a look, file a report of the death, and save old Doc Travers a trip up here.
What about the bridge explosion? Do you have any news about that?
Bridge explosion? News doesn't travel very fast in these parts. I'm out in the bush most of the time.
Of course. I was so distracted by Margot's death that I completely forgot to mention the bridge to Ranger Murdoch. Anyway, I'll send a telegraph to the closest town. I'm sure the appropriate authorities are handling it.
I'm sure. Bears and raccoons are more my jurisdiction. Not much happens out this way. Tomorrow morning I'll take a look at Miss Margot and be on my way.
Sounds good. Nah, it's late. You must be bushed. I'll get you set up in the spare room upstairs.
Are we done here? I'm dreadfully tired.
I am tired as well. Nessa and Corvus leave the table after exchanging what seems to be a series of impatient looks. Are they, do Nessa and Corvus have something going on between each other? I mean, they seem to get along well. I mean, they might just be friends. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Kimi follows soon after, seemingly unwilling to appear rude by leaving first. By the time Jack shows the ranger to the spare room, you realize a lot of time has passed and Mr. Richards still hasn't turned up.
I should check up on Mr. Richards.
Excellent job. Kudos on your thorough investigative technique.
Oh no, where's Mr. Richards?
Oh, right, we saw this, didn't we? Yeah, we saw this, because I got to this chapter too quickly. Right, chapter 5, Escalations. You are shocked to see such disarray.
I don't like the look of this.
Type review to alright, so we can type review to check the status of your Evan investigation. Okay, so something's happened. Oh, the game auto-saved. That's nice. It's nice that the game auto-saved, but all... Oh, I need to delete some old saves, because we have filled up the 50 slot maximum here. So I guess I can delete a bunch of stuff here like that, and... Oh, wait, do I need to go to all... Okay. Let's use the down arrow on the keyboard, because that's faster. Alright, delete some of that. Okay, cool. I'll turn the autosave back on, and I will save as start of chapter 5. Alright, so something has happened to Evan. I don't know what happened here. It doesn't look good, but I guess we'll check it out in the next video. So, yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care, everybody. I will talk to you later. Until then, bye-bye for now.